This is not a video projecting XRP to $20 or something crazy like that. It's also not a video projecting XRP to $0. This is an honest video based on the facts and the charts of what's realistic for XRP in this market cycle. Do you want to know when to buy and when to sell? Do you want an extra income stream? Do you want to make 5 times more in this bull run? This is your last chance. The sale ends today. The largest discount we've ever had on my courses in 6 years. The ridiculous 75% off. It ends today. Today is the last day. You're going to get lifetime access, unlimited viewing. Watch the courses whenever you want at your own speed. I'm going to help transform you from where you are now into knowing exactly when to buy and when to sell, into having an extra income stream, into making 5 times more in this bull run. Your transformation happens today. If you're saying, oh, Steve, I want to sign up, but I want to wait for more profits and sign up later, you could, or you sign up now and make 5 times more in this bull run. Close your eyes. Imagine 5 times more money stacked up in front of you at the end of this bull run. Don't throw that away. Sign up today. The clock is ticking. Today is your last day. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, cryptocrewuniversity.com. Now, let's take a look. We're on the weekly chart. We're going to break it down into 3 distinct categories. We're going to talk about price action up at the top first. And then we've got to get to the RSI because there's something major there. And then we'll talk about the stochastic RSI, but we'll start with price action. With price action, we have 2 moving averages on our screen. We have the 21 simple moving average and the 50 simple moving average. 21 represented in green, 50 represented in red. What we noticed many years ago with XRP is that when this green line crosses above the red, we have a window of incredibly exuberant price action. Okay, it happened back here in 2017 where the green crosses above the red. And it took approximately 300 days to reach our cycle top. Something bad happened when we reached our cycle top. We created this cycle high here, and that same level ended up being our resistance here, and that same level ended up being the resistance through this period, and that same level ended up being resistance most recently. We'll get to that in a moment. However, 300 days to reach our top after the green crossed above the red. If we look at 2020, the green crossed above the red right here. We covered it right here in this channel. I sat right here in this chair. And again, I'm not paid by XRP. This is not a promotion. We don't take paid ads from anybody for any reason. We've turned down millions of dollars over the years on YouTube promoting dirty things. I just talk about the facts and the charts. I sat right here on this channel in 2020 when XRP just was slapped with a lawsuit and everyone was predicting their downfall, but we saw the green line just cross the red and we made a video about it. And we said, I don't care what anybody's saying. I don't care about the lawsuit. I care about the facts and the charts. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. And we had a cross. And it took then, the first time took about 300 days to reach the top. This took about 200 days to reach its top from this cross. So at the time of our video, XRP was at about 22, 23 cents. And then it went up to about $2, right? So a massive increase in price, right? But it happens quick as soon as these lines cross. And again, in a bear market, you have the same thing. When you see this bear cross, this green line crossing back through, get the hell out of the way. And we will look for that same one. We covered it right here in 2020 where we had this bear cross where again, the green line crosses through the red. We covered it when XRP was at about 76 cents and then it fell all the way down to 29 cents. So a lot of people were shocked with that. But again, it's just the facts talking to you. So here we are where we had this cross. We covered it right here in this chair on this channel. It was at about 44-ish cents when we had the cross. And so far, it's been 112 days. I want to say that again. This first cross, it took about 300 days to reach its top. The second one took about 200 days to reach its cross. And so far, it's been 112 days. So if you're thinking, hey, XRP, it will take this cycle will be 600 days. It's not likely. It's okay to wish, but it's much better in life to be realistic. So we're 112 days in, and we're met with heavy resistance here at the same line that's been our trouble for multiple years. How many years, you ask? Well, it's about 5.5 years. A little more than 5.5 years, this has been our trouble. Let me just explain how important it is if XRP were to break this yellow line. There would be fireworks. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There would be explosive fireworks. Anytime you break a multi-year trend line like so, it's fireworks. Just look at here, the RSI weekly chart dating back all the way from August of 2021. If we zoom in here, we were holding this line as resistance, right? And we finally broke through in September of 2022. Look at what price did, and look at what the RSI did, right? And this is only a couple hundred days. What we're talking about with price action is like something like 2,000 days. If we just take a measured move here, it's a little over 2,000 days. If XRP is going to have a big move, it has to get above here. But if it gets above here, there's going to be incredible fireworks. But again, it might be short-lived. We know that this one lasted 300 days, this one lasted 200 days, and we're 100 days into it. But so far, just looking at price action, we had this cross, we rallied all the way up to here, but this was sold, right? People took profits at this level. Why did they take profits at this specific level? They already knew about this trend line. If you didn't take profits at this trend line, that means you didn't know about it, and you should share this video with your other XRP friends. They have to know about this level. They have to know about this cross and the time period, and then they have to know about this level. If XRP is going to do any sort of damage in this market cycle, it has to get above here and hold it as support. Otherwise, it's a little bit of a disaster for XRP. Now, it's likely for XRP to get above this yellow line in time. And that is when you're going to see the true fireworks come out. And you can see, case in point is the candle right here. But we look for clues, right? What you want to see in the RSI is we have to continue to make higher highs with the RSI, and price needs to continue to make higher highs. If you start seeing divergence play out, get the hell out of the way. I mean, look at any market cycle that you've seen with XRP, and whenever there is divergence, case in point right here, we had a high in RSI and a lower high in the RSI, and in price we had a high and a higher high. This is bearish divergence, and we were up here at this level holding resistance with bearish divergence, and we fell all the way back down to here because of that bearish divergence. Don't let bearish divergence happen. So far, the RSI, very, very healthy. Once we broke out of this couple 100-day downtrend, price actually rose above and held support back on this line, which is a power play, and then we create another higher high and yet another higher high. Very, very healthy action in the RSI. But again, keep looking for any signs of divergence. For example, if you see price action get a higher high and this RSI come back down here and our next pivot high is over here, roughly at a much lower level than here, and price action was the opposite, it's going to be bearish divergence. And you do not want bearish divergence while still holding this 5.5-year trend line as resistance. What XRP wants to do is to continue making higher highs in the RSI. Keep in mind, on the weekly, this was already at 75, right? If you look at the big picture here, it's not often XRP is above 75. In fact, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before this one. 5. That's it. It's not often. So these kind of times for people to say, oh, I think XRP is going to go to like $20 or 30 or 40 or whatever the number is, it's just not likely. It's not realistic. It's only 5 other times in the history of XRP we've been above here. So again, what you want to do is pay attention to the facts, pay attention to this yellow line, pay attention to the RSI, pay attention to divergence, and if you want to look more short term, look at the stochastic RSI at the bottom of your screen, and you want to have the blue line on top. If the red line is on top, that means our momentum is heading down, and you'll have to pay attention to what happens from there. If you look more closely at what happened after our cross here, we did fall down below our 2 moving averages in price action. And that was just fine, right? We were on our way to making our new high. But again, what XRP hasn't done in many, many years is for us to reach a higher high than this one, all right? This $3.50, because we're in this downtrending channel here. So we want to continue to hold our base. We're holding a nice little base here at about 30 cents, which is the same market structure dating back to 2017. This 30 cents here, resistance, then it became our support, then it became our resistance in the worst of the bear market, then it became our support, and this top pushed us back down to our base. So it's a nice little base. We're kind of in a pressure cooker right now. And again, if we break this yellow line, it's not going to be slow moving. It will be explosive fireworks. Picture a pressure cooker, but a pressure cooker for almost 6 years, and it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, but the pressure inside is building and building. That's what's happening with XRP as we speak. So again, fireworks could be in the horizon in the next months to come, but only if we get above this yellow line and only if we avoid having any bearish divergence play out in the charts. We will give more definitive action once we see further action on this chart. I will keep you updated. And again, we don't take paid ads. This is not a paid sponsorship by anybody. Our words are not paid for. We've never taken a dime in 6 years here on YouTube, but this is your last chance to get our courses. And that's a bona fide fact. This is legitimately the last chance. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Don't miss out on this 75% off. That will be your biggest regret. cryptocrewuniversity.com. Go lock that in. That'll be the best financial decision you've ever made, hands down. I'll see you on the inside. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. 4 uploads today. We're on fire.
I was just investing my money, throwing it into the abyss, tens of thousands of dollars. And now with Steve's plan, I'm up 32,000. I'm appreciative for this course. It really works.